So I'm Mark. I'm the tech director at Ruroc. So I was actually recommended Prodigi by Adobe. So we had someone unexpectedly leave the team with very little notice. So we had to sort of react to that in terms of short-term and long-term moves. So there's a network of recruiters I've typically worked with in the past, and Ruroc as a business likes to sort of do direct or internal recruitment. But yeah, when I spoke to Adobe about our specific needs and said, is there any recruiters in this sort of space that you'd particularly recommend, they recommended you guys. Yeah, pretty easy. And then off the back of that, he was able to sort of scour the market straight away. He gave me, I think it was 4 or 5 initial CVs. And then we had a chat around those in terms of which ones are going to be most relevant to us and which ones weren't. And then we spoke with 2 candidates in the end. We could have spoke to more. I could have cast my net a bit wider. But yeah, the 2 candidates we spoke to were of a decent level, and then we placed one of them into the business. So it's a front-end developer role. So the sort of the longer term or the permanent role we are and were looking for was a full stack developer. But for sort of our short-term needs, it felt easier to recruit into the front-end developer role, because it was the front-end developer who left team quite suddenly. My plan was to replace his role with a full stack developer, giving us better flexibility and adaptability. But yeah, we were struggling to really find the right person within our requirements. So yeah, when I spoke to Bashir, it was very much let's specifically solve front end challenge, because by this point we've been without a front end developer for a few weeks. So whilst the ideal was full stack, if we're burning daylight trying to find that person, we needed to get the front end developer into place as soon as possible, because the business was suffering in the absence of that role. The quality was good. We had a good feeling about this candidate from the first conversation. We went through a few different phases of interview. I always make sure the team are going to work well with someone who joins the team. We're a small team, so people have to work well together. And yeah, we got a good feeling. There was good feeling from the guys, and then initial signs that it's been a really smart placement. So yeah, really happy. Yeah, I actually said to Bashir, I already have.